Hello, this is DJ Game17, and I will be reviewing Kesha's album, Warrior, her second studio album. This is actually my first music album, so first as to why I'm reviewing this album. First off, I'm reviewing this album for a few reasons. One, because this is my first music album review, and I wanted to see how it went. Because I'm interested in doing music album reviews, so I decided why not do this one. Second reason is because of the hype this album has received. Even though it has been released a few months now, I decided still why not. With all the hype surrounding this album, I listened to it. Including, I listened to the deluxe version, so this still has like 4 extra songs, and I have to say, frankly, I was not really impressed. I don't really see why this album's getting so much hype. Actually, I guess I could see, because one, Kesha said this was going to be like something different, when majority of it is not. And even the songs that are different, they're not really anything special. They still sound generic, just not really Kesha, or they don't sound like songs, they just sound like songs another artist would make. Particularly Katy Perry, because there's like 2 songs on this album that sound like a Katy Perry song, maybe 3. The other reason I think is because of Iggy Pop. He's on this album. We're gonna start with the first song called Warrior. That's the name of the album. Interesting enough. I have to say this is probably the worst song on the album. But that's just my opinion. And the reason is because, first off, the beat is horrible. The song drags on for too long, much like this whole album does. Did you know that this album, including the extra songs from the deluxe album, is 16 songs? Yes, this album has 16 songs, and if you listen to it from front to back, it's almost 59 minutes long. That's far too long, especially for a Kesha album. And especially with the fact that her album is pretty much just your same club music. And the songs, again, they drag for too long, they're very repetitive. They're very simplistic. There's really not much to talk about. I could just name each song and just say, well, club song, club song, club song, club song. In fact, I think I might just do that. Now, and I might mention a song or two that actually stood out to me. But Warrior stood out to me for bad reasons, because it was just so bad. The lyrics were repetitive, the beat was horrendous. And the reason this stood out to me is because this song's, you have to realize, this song, the first song on the album, as well as the song that the album is named after, sets the tone for the album. The fact that that song was just that bad, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this album, and sure enough, I did not. The next 2 songs are songs that she released as singles. The second one, Die Young, and the third one's Come On. Now, if you've heard these songs already, you already know how you feel about them. I personally don't really care for them. The lyrics are stupid, and the beats are okay, I guess. Track number 4, Thinking of You. I think this also was released as a single, I'm not sure. I know track number 5, Crazy Kids, was released as a single recently. But I don't really care for either. It's funny because I actually like the beginning of Crazy Kids with certain parts where she's playing the acoustic guitar, and then it just jumps right back into like this mediocre club stuff. So track number 6 is called Wherever You Are. It's the same stuff. Track number 7 is pretty much, this is where one of the most hyped up songs of the album. Well, Crazy Kids was also a pretty hyped up song, but and didn't really see it. Dirty Love, track number 7, this was hyped because Iggy Pop is on this one. This is the one Iggy Pop is on, and I have to say, I didn't really care for it. I actually found it disappointing. There really isn't much rock on it, because you had this album to be, rock-ish. I use that term loosely. There's very little of it. I say like 2 or 3 tracks, and this is one of them. Iggy Pop's performance was okay, but it could have been better. But I don't think he really cared that much. So I think he just, I don't know, I guess he just did it so he could get his check in the mail. You know, it is what it is, I guess. Let me see what else is there. Oh yeah, the beat sounds like Single Ladies. Yes, I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, pretty sure she sampled it. I'm not sure, but it really does sound like Single Ladies with like rock guitar on it. Track number 9. Oh, I jumped right to number 9. Number 8 is called Wonderland, and this is like a slow love song, but it sounds like a Katy Perry song, much like All I Want to Dance, which is track number 9. Track number 10 is called Supernatural. Why? I don't know. That's why I'm not going too in depth with these songs because they really aren't even worth it. Sometimes I'm just blazing through this album. Track number 10 we go right back into club stuff. Track number 11 is pretty much the same. It's called All That Matters. The Beautiful Life. Yeah. Track number 12 is called Love Into Light. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Alright, that's like the last track on the regular album. This is where we get into like the 4 extra songs. Track number 13 is called Last Goodbye. This was okay. I kinda liked it, I kinda did not. Track number 4 is called Gold Trains AM. Oh yeah, I probably should mention Last Goodbye is kind of like a love song too. I don't know how I feel about track number 14 though. This one was more rock oriented, but I was like, it's okay. Track number 15 was also, I think that was like the last rock track on the album. It's called Out Alive. And then you have the last track called Past Lives, which I'm really indifferent to. Overall, this album is pretty much the same. I would say it's a slight improvement over what Kesha's been doing so far. But it's pretty much the same club stuff with the mediocre rapping that we've been getting from Kesha, with a few tracks that differ from one another, but I'm not impressed with the whole just doing something different for the sake of being different. I'm more impressed with the execution than just attempting it, because I feel like if you're going to do it, then do it right. But I guess trial and error, so what do I have to say about this album as a whole? Personally, I think you would like the album if you're already a Kesha fan, but if you're not a Kesha fan and you was trying to get into this album, I would say you would probably be disappointed. It's too long. Most of the songs, honestly, I find to be filler. I don't know, it's good for the clubs, but it's nothing special. It's a slight improvement of what she's put out before. Overall, I would give it like a 5 out of 10. Like 5 for like okay so far. Okay, that's what I would say. Our album's okay. Like it's a little above mediocre, but it's okay. So yeah, I listened to the whole album, which was very torturous for me, and I reviewed it, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe, whatever, and I will.